Welcome back, wrestling fans, and welcome back to Tweet Wrestling, the world of retro wrestling. In this video, we take a look at the brand new Chella Toys Adam Bomb wrestling figure. Okay, we already had a Hasbro wrestling figure of Adam Bomb, and here you see it now on the screen. But going with something new and a brand new pose for Adam Bomb, this is something of an absolute masterpiece in my opinion. It really does hit that Adam Bomb image, the pose, the sunglasses that he wore, and to be honest with you, he's a Hasbro World Order wrestling legend. Before I did receive the action figure, I read online that there had been some issues with the figure. For instance, a bubble, it kept on popping off the card, and to be honest with you, that shouldn't really happen. But in Chella's defense, they're going to correct the error, replace every wrestling figure, and send a new one out. You have to remember that Chella Toys are about 10 action figures in, and to be fair, mistakes are going to happen. They're still learning. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, and as long as they correct the issues and move forward, I'm quite happy to accept that. I suppose every wrestling figure collector fan is too, so fingers crossed things are better in the future. I'm sure they will be. Anyway, every company makes their errors. These things happen. We move on and get on with collecting good old wrestling figures. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Here we go. Already we are at series 2 of the wrestling MegaStars. Got that classic Chella look, the atomic smasher. Good pose there of Adam Bomb. And the wrestling figure is firmly attached, mint on card. Maybe I'm one of the lucky ones, hey? Everything about the design, I cannot fault that. Gives you that Hasbro wrestling feel. And flipping over to the back, it's getting more and more like a wrestling company or wrestling toy company as we go through. Got your bio of Adam Bomb, how the action moves to the right. Then what I like here is how the Hasbro wrestling figures were and some of the great wrestling figures that are coming our way from Chella Toys. What would I change? I don't think I could change anything really. I think the actual action figure is flawless, it's fantastic, and I'm very happy to add it into my collection. Before we open up, don't forget to check out Submit Wrestling Cards on Twitter and Facebook. Well, there's the figure. I've opened it up. That wasn't too hard. Getting the actual feel for the Adam Bomb figure, has a great weight to it. Then looking closer, the designs, it's all over the action figure. It's not just like your little Hasbro prints how they were. Really does go into detail, and it looks absolutely amazing to be honest with you. Brian Tippin done a fantastic job of drawing this one. And you can see here now the goggles, rather should we say, not the sunglasses, they pop off. And that is an absolutely incredible accessory for any wrestling figure. I do believe that Brian Clark had some input onto this wrestling figure also, which, similar to the Hasbro figures, that's quite unbelievable really. I wonder if we'll ever get a WCW RAF wrestling figure or a tag team with Brian Adams as Chronic. That'd be something essential. I'd love to see that one. The potential is endless with this wrestling figure. I had seen elsewhere that there was issue with the stand-in. I'm going to trial that one for you now. As you can see, it's pretty much effortless and it stands as it should do. As an absolute gem of a wrestling figure. Also, think back to Hasbro wrestling figures. For instance, like the Bushwhackers, they were a nightmare to stand up. $1 Million Man Series 2. But this, there's no problem. It stands okay. Might be awkward compared to some of the other figures, but to make an issue of that, come on. Have a word with yourselves, wrestling fans. You can see for yourself it's perfectly standing and there's no issues whatsoever, and the action figure stands perfectly well. Overall then, the action figure, 10 out of 10. The backing card and, well, the bubble, that is an issue. I'm sure Chella Toys will address that. They're no mugs to this game. They understand. They've probably gone through a hell of a lot of trouble with that, and it will get corrected. So, they'll correct it. Things will get better. I have faith in Chella Toys. They give us some absolutely incredible action figures, and they will continue to do so in the future. You can see on the screen now what wrestling figures are going to be coming our way in the future. I don't think we will ever have a wrestling card bubble issue again. If there is, then come on, that needs addressing. But I have every faith in Chella Toys. So far they've bought me some incredible action figures. I love absolutely every single one of them. I'm looking forward to picking up the Zombie Sailor toys for that as well. That'll be good fun. And what a great time to be a retro wrestling fan. We've got Chella Toys smashing every figure, as you can see on the screen now. Zombie Sailor Toys, I believe their action figures are getting mailed out pretty soon. They'll be pretty sweet to get hold of. And let's all move forward. Enjoy wrestling collecting. It's a fun hobby at the end of the day. So there's my opinions. I love the wrestling figure. Thank you very much for watching, wrestling fans. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Tweet Wrestling. Goodbye for now.